Gas power plant is a thermal power station, which burns natural gas to generate the electricity. Gas power plant or natural gas power plant works on Brayton cycle to generate the electricity. Natural gases play big role for generating electricity. This plant is more flexible for power generation. It's more efficient per ton of fuel. Today electricity is playing very important role for run the world. We needs for lighting our homes, school buildings, factory, town, shopping mall and public places. Electricity also used to run industries, railway station, metro, airport, cinema hall, air traffic control and construction sites, etc. Electricity generated using natural gas turbines was first produced for public use 1939 to 1940 at a plant in Neuchâtel, Switzerland. The Central Electricity Authority. The total installed capacity of gas-based power plant in India is 17,706 megawatt. Gas power plants generated 7.21% of India's electricity. Gas-fired power plant or natural gas power plant is a thermal power station, which burns natural gas to generate electricity. Natural gas power plant generate a quarter of world electricity, and significant part of global greenhouse gas emissions like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, and water vapor. Gas power plant is type of fossil fuel power plant in which chemical energy stored in natural gas, which is mainly methane, is converted successful into thermal energy, mechanical energy, and electrical energy. All natural gas power plants use a gas turbine. Natural gas is added, along with the stream air, which combusts and expands through turbine, causing a generator to spin a magnet, making electricity. The turbine is used to drive a synchronous generator which produces the electric power. Because the turbine normally operates at very high rotational speeds of 12,000 rpm or more, it must be connected to generator through a high ratio reduction gear, since the generators run at speeds of 1000 or 1200 rpm depending on the AC frequency of electricity grid. Gas turbines have three main parts. Number 1, compressor takes in air from outside of the turbine and increase its pressure. Number 2, combustor burns the fuel and produces high pressure and high velocity gas. Number 3, turbine extracts the energy from the gas coming from the combustor. There is waste heat that comes from this process. Some natural gas power plant use this waste heat as well. There are two types of natural gas power plant. One is simply cycle gas power plant and other is combined cycle gas turbine power plant. Simple cycle gas turbine power plant, also known as open cycle gas turbine power plant. Hot gas drives a gas turbine to generate electricity. This type of plant is relatively cheap to build and start very quickly, but due to its lower efficiency. Simple cycle gas turbine power plant are able to dispatch faster than coal-fired power plant. They are turned on or off faster in order to meet society electricity needs often needed on the grid. Fluctuating electricity needs of society known as peaking power. Combined cycle gas turbine power plant consists of simple cycle gas turbine, which use the Brayton cycle followed by a heat recovery steam turbine and generator, which use the Rankine cycle. The most common configuration in two gas turbines supporting one steam turbine. They are more efficient than simply cycle plant and can achieve efficiency slightly over 60%, and dispatch times of around half an hour. It makes use of the hot exhaust gases that would otherwise be dispelled from system. These exhaust gas used to boil water converted into steam, which can then spin another turbine and generate the electricity. It is more efficiency. These plant produce 1/3 of the waste heat of plant with a 33% of efficiency like coal and nuclear power plant. Burning of natural gas produces fewer pollutants like nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, and various gases and matter than coal. On the other hand, natural gas plant have significant higher emissions than a nuclear power plant. This means that air quality tends to improve, reduce smog. When switching to natural gas plant from coal plant. But nuclear power does every to improve air quality. Despite the improved air quality, natural gas plants significantly contribute to climate change. On the other hand, the process of getting natural gas from where it's mined to the power plant lead to considerable release of methane. As long as natural gas plants are used to produce electricity, their emission will continue to warm the plant in dangerous ways.